Rated M for mature.
Don't let your kids watch it!
Ah, spoiler alert.
Hey there, Artie!
And gas.
Welcome back to Ace Attorney Dual Destinies, everybody. Last time we got hit with the mother of all bombshells. We learned Space Hunter Drake Redcrest was actually the super spy. What on earth? Marty, before we continue with this trial, any thoughts of how this case is going to end? Because I basically guarantee you're going to be wrong.
Any thoughts on how this is gonna go?
Yep.
Well, we know. Also, we're still on the trial day one.
There's only one day.
Oh, okay, that's why. Get everything done in one day, I guess.
They're free trial days. We're finishing it tonight. No.
Oh my gosh, that'd be insane.
No.
Right now, I have no theories.
No theories at all?
I mean, we just had a break and got water, and I still have not really processed this.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to figure out.
Let's go and
what
take
the heck
on
is
Fulbright.
happening. I mean, I'll get a little bit more into it once we talk to him.
Yeah.
I feel like he's gonna be the same as he always is, which is gonna be like
Interesting. December 20th, 5:27 p.m., District Court, Courtroom number 4. It's nice to see the prosecution and defense benches even. We have Phoenix and Apollo on the defense bench, and we have Prosecutor Blackwell and his Hawk on the other.
That's true.
Pretty evenly matched.
Pretty evenly matched. Sorry, Apollo, you are a hawk.
Come on! Well, you are a type of bird. Now let us reconvene.
Oh, yeah.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has never been more ready.
Prosecution has been ready for 7
Years. This is slowly turning more into the Dogen voice.
It's fine.
You know, this is the first time we've been at your defense bench together since I debuted. Now that you mention it, although back then I thought you were more loud than you were reliable. Wow. You've really come a long way since then, Apollo. You've grown a lot. Well, there have been some hiccups, but I guess I've done pretty well. He's still got that ego of his, though. Prosecutor Blackwell, with the 7-year mistake now resolved, you can finally take your rightful place. Yes, I guess we can keep the chit-chat for later. But bailiff, please bring in the witness immediately.
Okay.
Even with those handcuffs off, Prosecutor Blackwell seems to be pretty much the same. 7 years of grumpiness doesn't go away so easily, I guess.
Hey.
Ha 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 ha! Bobby Fulbright here! I heard I was needed on the stand, so here I am. Detective Fulbright, do you know why you have been called to give testimony? Yup, because there's only one reason why I'd be called. And that is because it's time for justice! In justice we trust!
Objection!
The music's really good, though.
You can't fool us with that act anymore. Your justice is nothing but lies. What? Are you questioning the integrity of my sense of justice? I mean, sure, sometimes I make mistakes, but hey. He's acting exactly the same as always. Tell me about it. He must be feeling awfully confident. Fulbright, if you wish to dispel our suspicions, then let's get to your testimony. Alright, fine. You want me to prove my righteousness? I can certainly do that.
Huh.
Witness testimony. The embodiment of justice.
Oh, that was just the movement. I thought his brow was like flickering up and down for a sec, like he was twitching, but he's not.
Interesting. Ha ha ha! I am the very embodiment of justice itself.
I can't wait to press that statement.
I won't have you make me into a villain with your far-fetched arguments. And this bit about the escape route is only a theory. You don't have any proof. What we do have is proof that Athena Sykes is the culprit, the lighter with her prints on it.
First of all, how do you know that we are telling you about the escape route? You have not asked a thing. Secondly, you brought in the lighter.
True. So you're saying the suspicions against you are completely false? And that the defendant is the real culprit? That's right! Mr. Lawyer's escape route is totally circumstantial. He doesn't have any proof that I made a big leap onto a ladder. We don't have proof. You are correct about that. However, you don't have any proof for your claim either. Ah! I guess you're right! But you can't define justice with evidence! Who can define it anyway? Justice just is!
Objection!
Don't make me... break out a dictionary on you. Ah! Please don't throw the book at me. Tell me the Phantom didn't just make me set up a stupid pun for him.
This literally feels so wrong.
Yeah.
Like, literally so wrong. Like, when Phoenix was like, I bet it's gonna be this dude, I was like, everyone's gonna disagree. And then everyone agreed, and I was like...
What is going on?
Why does everybody agree on this?
I believe it was Edgeworth's intention from the beginning to try to figure out who the Phantom was.
Yeah.
And I don't think Edgeworth really believed it was Athena. He was just pushing Phoenix to...
Think?
Yeah, basically. Just a theory, though. Let's just try not to lose focus, alright? But my justice is crystal clear. What's not clear are your eyes. Wake up and smell the justice.
Silence.
Enough of your rubbish, fool Bright. If you have even an ounce of justice, then you will answer the court's questions and prove it. Prosecutor Blackquill? Prosecutor Blackquill looks torn. Well, Fulbright was his partner after all. Prosecutor Blackquill is right. The truth will be revealed in the cross-examination. The suspicions against Detective Fulbright are, at this point, only suspicions. As it is my duty, I will judge the claims against the defective as impartially as I can. Does anyone have any objections?
A detective.
That's fine, Your Honor. Ha 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 ha! Now, ask away and don't hold back! Well, there don't appear to be any objections. Very well, Mr. Wright. Please begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination. The very motto of a modern Major General. Ha ha ha! I'm the very embodiment of justice! The embodiment of justice? Those are just empty words. But they say if you keep saying something, it can eventually become the truth. Isn't that how people make their dreams come true too? By wishing over and over? A dream is a wish your heart makes. Alright, let's just move on. I hate that song.
Everyone in the, like...
In the back, the gallery is singing to the Cinderellas. Dude, I won't have you make me into a villain.
Everyone's gonna be on Fulbright's side.
My arguments are hardly far-fetched. There's careful reasoning behind my theory. Yes, well, apparently there's reasoning behind even a tofu burger. Ooh, burn!
Fulbright!
Savage!
Clap and a half for that. Yes, sir.
What we'd have against Miss Sykes, though, is not just reasoning, but solid evidence.
This guy is clearly not a vegetarian.
Well, tofu burgers, come on. You know what you're trying to do with the tofu burger? You're like, I'm gonna try to make the tofu burger taste as close to the real Fiend as possible. By just doing that, you're implying that the real Fiend is better.
Also, tofu, like...
Sucks.
Isn't good in most things.
Yes.
And it has a weird texture. It's hard to make tofu taste like meat.
Correct. It is soybean sponge.
It is. Soybean sponge. My favorite.
I called it tofu. It's called the lighter, with Miss Sykes' fingerprints on it in the victim's blood. Yes, that's true. But wait, Detective Fulbright was the one who brought that evidence to the trial. If you harbor any suspicions, I suggest you ask Fulbright, right, Dodo? Especially about that lighter. He's right, but what exactly should I ask about? The number of prints, the position of the prints? Probably position.
Position?
Please tell the court about the position of the prints on the lighter. They're around the same spot on either side, as they would be if she were holding it up. I suppose that if it was used to light the room, it would be held that way. Could you please add that statement to your testimony?
You gotta...
Yep. The prints were placed just the way they would be if someone were holding it lit. Did we press like half of this stuff?
No.
I know we pressed that.
I think we need this one.
We need this one still. Then please tell us more about the circumstances surrounding the ladder. Well, I'd much rather expound on the topic of justice, but... Oh, alright. Let's see, what should I ask about? About Aura Blackquill, about the lab.
Aura Blackquill.
Please tell the court what you remember about Miss Blackquill at the time. She appeared to be really angry that the bombing commotion was disrupting her work. She even threw a robot at me. Yikes, I hope it wasn't poor Clonko. This is very important information, isn't it? I'll just add this statement then.
Maybe maybe he's gonna add
why
two.
don't you let me decide that? She was extremely crabby about having her work interrupted. Okay, we already did that. We still need this.
Hold it!
You mean the lighter that was found in the Space Museum, is that right? The one and only! After Miss Sykes murdered Mr. Terran, she escaped into the Space Museum. That's when she probably dropped the lighter. Then after the launch pads were switched, she ran out of the Space Museum, where her image was caught by the security camera. Without evidence, I should probably save this fight for another time. The prints were placed just the way they would be if someone were holding it lit.
Hold it!
Yes, Miss Blackwell did mention she saw a lit lighter being held up. Yup, meaning the person Miss Blackwell saw was the owner of the fingerprints. It just strengthens the argument against Miss Sykes. Ugh, this line of questioning is going to get me anywhere except conviction land. Should I try asking him about something else?
Number of prints.
I think we just need the position. Let's proceed with your testimony, shall we? Ha ha ha! Certainly, certainly! She was extremely crabby. I think for the prince one, if we look at the lighter, it doesn't really look like that's how you would hold it.
No, if you were to hold a lighter, you would hold it like this. You'd hold it around your four fingers, and then you'd use your thumb to flick it open, and then go.
Yeah. So.
Objection!
Nope, that's wrong. The witness's statement is contradictory to this piece of evidence. I'm afraid I don't see anything here. My apologies, Your Honor. It looks like I was wrong.
Maybe we do need.
In
the
that case,
number.
my apologies, Mr. Wright, for this penalty. I
if
better
we
check
have-
your statements against the evidence carefully.
If we have 5 prints, then this would make sense. But if it's like 2, nobody holds it like that.
Okay. Oh, I just realized we missed a funny dialogue. When Edgeworth's the prosecutor and you get like a thing wrong, there can be a time where he's like, or it's like, Mr. Wright, what does this have to do? It's like, hey, Edgeworth, want to team up on this? It's like, no. Darn.
That's funny.
All right, so let's ask about the number of prints then. So how many prints were found exactly? 3! The thumb, the index finger, and the middle finger of the right hand. Your Honor, that is an important statement. Could we please have it? Swapped into my testimony? You got it. He beat me to it. Ha ha ha! Be it investigating or testifying, speed is the key.
It's Fulbright because those are the fingers that make a gun.
3 prints are on the lighter, the thumb, index, and middle fingers of the right hand.
Nobody's using the.
There's more than that.
You don't hold any.
There's more than that. Do you find the statement to be a bit odd? You have the question wrong. Huh? I believe you meant to say, don't you find my head to be a bit odd? Huh? You better not be talking about my hair. If you choose to wave your sword at contradictions that don't exist, prepare to have the soundness of your mind brought into question, right, Dono? Subtle, aren't you? I'll have no wild sword waving in my courtroom, Mr. Wright. Maybe I'd better listen to the testimony again. Oh wait, I think I know what it is. Right hand and then Horus testimony. Knife in their right, emblem lighter in the left.
Objection!
Oh.
Doggone it, it's always the left hand, right hand.
Oh my gosh.
You say the prints were from a right hand, is that correct? That's right! Very clear prints! But that just doesn't add up. Huh? What doesn't add up? According to Miss Blackwell, who saw the culprit herself, this person held the lighter in their left hand. Oh? So here's the dilemma before us. Why are the prints on the lighter from a right hand instead of a left? Ah! You're right. It doesn't make sense, does it? Your Honor, the lighter can hardly be called incriminating evidence. The witness's claims don't even hold water. Detective Fulbright, I hope you have a good explanation for this. I just can't understand it. They're definitely right-hand prints. But then, why are they inconsistent with Miss Blackwell's statement? I've got it! What have you got, Detective? The mirror! The witness must have seen a reflection of the culprit in the mirror. Go on! Miss Blackwell was looking in through the window of the boarding lounge 1, wasn't she? I believe so. If you mean that little window in the back and to the right of the room. That's right, and across the room on the opposite wall is a large mirror. I do remember seeing it. Ah! So are you saying? Yes, the culprit Miss Blackwell saw must have been a reflection of that person in the mirror. Ah, I see. In that case, left and right would appear reversed, wouldn't they? Ha 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 ha! Now do you see? That's the logic of pure justice!
Objection!
But your argument is only conjecture. You don't have any proof that what Miss Blackwell saw was a reflection.
Silence.
Right, Dodo. You'd sooner nick yourself than him like that. Put some more muscle into it. Huh? Ha 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 ha! That's right! Besides, the lighter couldn't have been in the left hand. And why not? Miss Blackwell said she saw an Earth emblem on the lighter, didn't she? That emblem is only on one side of the lighter. You're right, there's no emblem on the other side. Exactly! As blank and smooth as the judge's fine scalp. If the culprit held the lighter in their left hand, they would have covered the emblem. Uh-oh. What's more, this is the kind of lighter you flick open with your thumb before lighting. So if the culprit had held it in their left hand with the emblem out invisible, they wouldn't have been able to open it, let alone light it. But if they had held it in their right hand, they could have easily opened it and lit it. This all means that the culprit was definitely holding the lighter in their right hand. No! Come back, my beautiful contradiction! It appears you planted a flower that bears no fruit. Ha 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 ha! See how it withers before my flower of justice! He's tough! He's managed to discredit almost everything I've proven up to this point. In justice, we trust! Now do you see? I'm not this phantom you've been talking about. I mean, are you sure there really is a spy? I bet they're just a figment of your imagination.
That's a...
Oh, it's so sad! So very sad! But I'm afraid Miss Sykes is the culprit.
Huh.
What?
We've seen that sprite before.
Yeah, we have.
When he was talking about his ex-wife.
We've seen that several times before,
What
yeah.
is he wearing on his back? I've never seen him wear the black thing before.
Detective Fulbright, I believe you said that the emblem is only on one side of the lighter. Are you sure about that? Of course I'm sure. Why don't you take a look for yourself and see?
Does he normally wear a black thing on him?
Yeah.
Straps?
Yeah, the straps. He's always had that.
Really?
Yep.
I hadn't noticed it before.
Do you see an Earth emblem on both sides of the lighter? I knew it. You're lying, Detective. Pardon me? You mean... Yes, my bracelet reacted to his statement about the emblem. He's definitely hiding something big. And I think if we use my talent, we might be able to figure it out. Justice Dono, are you to use that cheat of yours again? It's not cheating, Prosecutor Blackwell! Very well. Whether I like it or not, I suppose we should use whatever works right now. Go on, then. We have Prosecutor Blackwell's reluctant blessing, apparently. Okay, Apollo, you're up. Here goes, then. Detective Fulbright, could you repeat that last statement one more time? What in the world are you up to? Alright, fine. I'll say it as many times as you like. Listen carefully. The Earth emblem is only on the side that you can see when held in the right hand.
Oh no, we're gonna have to find it on him?
Yep. Blah, 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 blah,
It's gonna
blah.
be something on his face, probably.
You think it's on his face somewhere?
Yeah.
Like his eye
Like
twitches
his
or something?
nose or something.
He's just such a wide mouth. My goodness. Oh my gosh, this is great.
I I guess not.
Doesn't seem to be anything there.
Maybe his collar? Like his little bone thing moves?
Like right there?
Yeah. Maybe.
Adam's apple?
Yeah, his Adam's apple, that's what it's called. Because normally they make this really obvious.
Some in Dual Destinies, yes. In Apollo Justice, not always.
What would it be then?
Yeah,
Oh, it could be one of his hands. Like he clutches.
maybe.
Oh.
Oh, there it is. The little thumb.
Gotcha!
Oh no.
Ah! Why did you say gotcha? Detective Fulbright, you might not be aware of it yourself, but whenever you say the phrase the Earth emblem, your left thumb moves. In fact, it appears as though you're running it along the edge of your holster. But, Mr. Lawyer, I don't have the foggiest notion of what you're talking about.
Also, this is a dude that doesn't have any emotions. So why would he have fear? So why is he doing that unconsciously?
It's just like a twitch, kind of. Not even a fearful one.
That explains why we don't have Athena with us. Convenient.
Yes. Be that as it may, I know it has something to do with the lighter. Let me examine it. But why? You're not making any sense. You can't just...
Silence.
Be still and do as you're told, Fulbright.
Okay.
If you have nothing to hide, you shouldn't mind them having a look-see, should you? What? Not you too, Prosecutor Blackwell! I'm not sure what this is all about, but if Prosecutor Blackwell insists, it must be something important. I will allow the defense to examine the lighter. Good. Now maybe we'll learn something new. I hope so. Now let's check every inch of this thing. What should we look at first?
I'm just looking at the bottom. That's different.
Can't examine that? Nothing special here. There definitely is, but...
Do we examine the emblem then?
So this is the Earth emblem Detective Fulbright was talking about. See anything noteworthy?
There's a tennis ball.
Huh? Hey, look at this! The emblem's actually some kind of button!
It's the tiny gun!
Wow! It transformed into something. A handle, a trigger. Is this what I think it is? There's no question, it seems. What you have there is a gun. A what?! That's what everyone freaking out about. It's America. Guns are commonplace.
Okay, but this is a tiny...
I know. Tiny gun disguised as a lighter.
I was about to say, if a friend is like, yo, here's my lighter, and then just whips it out and is like, gun time, like, that would freak you out a little bit.
If they were aiming it at me, yes! Yeah. But if they're just like, yeah, I have this lighter that can turn into a gun, I'd be, that's so cool. Also, how did you get that?
Is that legal? Yeah.
It's a gun. It's legal.
It's legal in
a
Texas.
Gun. So that's it. Should be illegal in America in general. Second Amendment and all that, but...
Yep.
Your Honor, please recall this morning's trial when Director Cosmos was on the stand. The bullet that hit the oxygen tank was extremely small, maybe a 10 caliber. This little compact gun probably takes bullets of that caliber. It looks like this is the gun that was fired at the scene. I'm flabbergasted. The lighter was a gun? So when Detective Fulbright would touch his holster, that's right, whenever he mentioned the Earth emblem, he must have subconsciously thought about the secret behind the lighter. In other words, he knew it was a gun from the very beginning. A lighter that transforms into a gun seems like a spy gadget to me. I missed that one in the new Spy Fox game.
Yeah, I want that.
It's not the kind of thing that any ordinary person can get their hands on. In fact, I'd say it's strictly in the domain of elite spies. Detective Fulbright, you will explain yourself. Ha 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 ha! There's nothing for me to explain. I didn't know the lighter could transform. I mean, it was found in the Space Museum and then I brought it straight in. I didn't even have time to check it out.
Objection!
Whenever you mention the Earth emblem, you touched your holster. You subconsciously did that because you knew it was a gun. Accuse me all you want, but where is your proof? Do you have any evidence that I knew the lighter was a gun? Not exactly. And whose prints are on it? Miss Sykes' prints. It proves that she's the culprit who fired the gun at the scene. Ah! It would appear that the detective is right. Are you guys really trying to prove your client innocent or what? Although it pains me to do this, now that we are what we are, I have to make the following assertions coming from the prosecution's side. The person who fired the gun at Director Cosmos in the lounge after the incident, and the person Miss Blackwell saw holding the lighter, and the person who murdered Mr. Terran, and the person who bombed the Space Center, are all the defendant Athena Sykes. The prints on the lighter are decisive proof.
Athena Sykes has no access to
No!
guns.
Ha ha ha! Now do you see? A man on the side of justice couldn't possibly be the culprit. And I think this about sums up Miss Sykes' part in the whole affair. The evidence certainly does seem to point to the defendant's guilt.
I want to take a look at Bobby Fulbright's profile. I'm just curious if it's still the same.
He may very well be the spy behind the murders, the bombings, both past and
Now, that picture looks a lot different from the normal picture we see of him.
yeah. Well, because it's 3D model versus 2D sprite.
That's fair.
That's
He's
why.
33. He absolutely could be the spy.
Yep.
He's in good health.
Do you have anything to say, Prosecutor Blackwell? Evidence is everything in court. Therefore, Fulbright's claims stand firm. But... Calm down, Apollo. He's just saying that because he has to as the prosecutor. Mr. Lawyer, our job is to pursue criminals in the name of justice. You shouldn't cast suspicion on people based on something as dubious as a habit. In fact, you have a bad habit of showing up in court with an awfully bad case of bedhead.
Objection!
Says the man who wears sunglasses at night. It's proof you want, then it's proof you'll get. I'll prove that this lighter is not Miss Sykes' but yours. Sounds like you've hit on something, Apollo. It's just, if the prints on the lighter are the basis for accusing Athena, I think we should reconsider the credibility of the evidence itself. You mean, you think this lighter might be forged evidence? That's right. It could all be part of Fulbright's bigger plot. Did he do anything out of the ordinary while I was off on my own? I can definitely think of a few things. It is indeed! Have a look at this! What's this? A lighter?
Detective, we'd like to run a comparison on some prints we found in the boarding lounge.
Ah yes! I just happen to have compiled the print data of everyone related to this case. I can always make another copy for myself, so it's all yours. Consider it a gift.
I thought that was fine because he's a detective.
If we assume he's been laying a big trap for us all along. There's gotta be something off about this piece of evidence. What's wrong with the lighter as a piece of evidence? How the prints were left on it, the owner of the prints, where the prints are.
The owner. He could have forged it and been like, these are Athena Sykes' prints,
When
and
it's
it's actually his.
Yeah. Are they really Athena's fingerprints? They definitely matched her print data. But what about the data itself? Detective Fulbright, you were the one who provided us with the lighter and the print data. Isn't that correct? Yes. What about it? You say Miss Sykes' prints matched the print data. But I have to wonder, was the data you used official? Mr. Wright, are you suggesting that the evidence might have been fabricated? I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's re-examine the prints. Using the official sanctioned print data of the people involved in this case. What? You dare insult the epitome of justice and integrity? There's no need for such antics.
Silence.
Your Honor, I lend my voice to the defense's request. You must allow the test to be rerun. Very well, then.
I mean, it's all it will do is it'll
Bailiff?
just prove one or the other.
Basically.
It's not gonna be a big deal.